exactly the same, but the
heels are not on one side.
yeah, no, just that.
Yeah, I think they changed that, right?
Yeah, they changed it. So that technically the FF wood strat has a change. No, it doesn't affect the release at all. South for region. That's for lava. Anyway, it's there in the back.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color?
Oh, my bad. Yep.
Perhaps I'll draw.
I brain farted.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
The ring has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
one of you.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was
You're
too
correct.
much for the
Yes.
challenger!
What need to? Let me call out. Which one is on the quicksand or?
I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, it's quite identifiable, right? The tether
Yeah.
colors.
I'm sick today, so I'm gonna boot me up. I'm gonna mute myself.
Sure.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glowers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The ring has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that!
What do you think of this?
Right, the tech buster up. Right. Oh wait.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Oh my.
challenger's down!
Yeah, that's not
Is this the end?
I need you to drag
Oh no! That was too much for the
Honey,
challenger!
remind us
okay, yeah. No, I messed up my mix there. I didn't have my blood wedding up on the first wave, so that's just really rough. I accidentally used it.
Yeah, honey, the moment wave 2 happened, I think just use it. Should be okay.
Oh wait, there was a tank buster first before the ad
Yeah,
phase
yeah.
transition.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah. All right, starting to count it now.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Ryan's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The ring has become desert!
Yeah.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a veritable storm of needles! The challenger rises again! Can we turn this around?
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught there.
What do you think of this? Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Sun.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Yeah, that chat was like 75%, around 75 HP.
No, the cat has to die last. You need to kill Muse first.
Yeah,
leave-
and the
leave the
views
cat alone.
are there's still all all four of them.
I think the Muse have to be closer to the second Manta.
Second Manta, so I'm just gonna put pre-position up to below 4.
I said
Yeah,
that last time.
yeah, no, you're way below the. I think you have to go a bit higher. That's it.
Yeah, I was pre-positioned at at the top of 3.
No, I thought 3 is way too low.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
way
yeah.
too low.
No,
man.
It's way too low.
above 3.
No,
No,
like
no,
between
yeah,
4
yeah.
and 4.
the Muse
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to be
yeah.
Muse basically need to be bunched up on 1 to kill the first Manta, and then you drag them all the way to 4.
Mm.
And then as the new ones are spawning, you run 3. Because there's definitely enough time for me to continue hollowing.
Yeah.
Because I think what happened just now was once we killed the first Manta, you went to 1. Some group are still hitting the Mew, while me and Song alone are hitting the Manta. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
once the first Manta dies, everyone has to single target the Manta. Once the Muse are already there, then you can use your AoEs.
Alright, let's do this.
Also, is anyone holding? Why is my 2 minutes so much faster than you guys?
It might even be worth Kaya to move.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
If the moment you see it, gonna die, right?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Yes. Okay.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles. You don't want to get caught in there.
Can you dash run? Dash run.
What do you think of this?
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
You can actually move off when the cast.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece. The fiend has been completely remade. The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yeah, that one is way. There's a bit. It's a bit too far north now. There's a very fine line between getting the yen accidentally getting enraged.
As soon as you hear the shing 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 bit, you move. Because that's
What?
indicating that the
Oh.
noise it makes when it's spawning the ads, it makes a very audible noise.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. No. Okay, how you do it? You go to 1, right? You go to
Yeah.
4. The moment you hear that sing, 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 no matter whether or not the mentor dies or not, you go immediately go to D. That should cause the muse to be far away from Yan by the time it spawns.
You also probably need to move, like you don't stand on 4.
No,
You
I'm not
gotta,
standing
like-
on 4.
You gotta make it so like as you move, the muse clump up on the marker, or like underneath the ray.
Did that second ray only spawn one puddle?
I didn't see.
It's supposed to only spawn 1 to 2.
Yeah, for him to drag it to D, right? The muse.
No, that's
Away
why
from
the
them?
first
Oh.
one needs to be very good. If the 4 one can't get it through, it's fine because.
But if he's if he's on the edge of the second puddle is fine. You basically, okay, you go to 1 already, right? And when
Yeah.
hit, it dies. You immediately drag no matter where the muse are, make sure you drag the muse underneath the manta. And then as everyone hits it, the moment you hear the sound ting 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 ting, then you go to D. Even if the manta is still up, you just go to D. Because
Should I just pull it downwards a bit?
no, the issue is consistency because sometimes half of the muse are getting hit by cliffs, half of the muse are not. So that's why we
Mm.
see some of them are lower than other as well. So to make it just consistent, make sure that all the muse are exactly on top of 4. Like I think by the time 2 GCDs, then you can go to D before the yen spawns.
Because
Yeah, I'll-
on that instance, the manta ray at 1 died. I was already at 4 casting Holly, and the muse still hadn't reached us.
Mm. Okay. I'll try
So,
that.
like I wasted a GCD.
Yeah. Let's start that.
Yeah, you gotta basically pre-plan your movements before the ads even die.
Alright,
That's the issue.
cool.
That's the main issue. Yeah.
So regardless, if well, I'm just gonna move when it's close to dying anyway. So
Yeah, yeah. When it's close
Yeah.
to dying, just move off.
okay,
Either move off when it's close to dying, or the moment you hear the second wave is gonna wait, the third wave is gonna spawn.
okay.
Because the deadline is the third wave. If
Wait,
you
where
don't move
which
from
position are the music gonna spawn on the third wave? Like
there's
on
no muse on the wait.
There
There
is
are
new. Is it?
No.
no, there's
No,
no.
no, there's
Wait,
no muse on the third wave. On the
Oh.
third wave, it's gonna be Yen North. So that's why you gotta get out of 4. The Yen
okay.
will spawn in between 1 and 4.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yep.
只有大哥没有 adjust 的。
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
What?
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Me and Han.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of beetles!
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there!
What do you think of this? Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Okay, that's I think that's okay. Switch to the other one now. Yeah, don't go back to. You have to take it. See the music.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Like, yeah, the moment you move like where Fort is, right? You don't follow the catwalk. You gotta stay where you're at.
Okay.
But
okay.
otherwise you risk
No, 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 I'm
getting
not.
the yen. Yeah.
No, no, I'm not. I'm being careful not moving the muse with
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I'm just like within the range.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Don't let it go past 4 basically.
Yeah, and also I can't hear the audio cue for because there's a lot of going on.
You increase your volume a bit maybe. The sing is very you can hear it very clearly.
No, I cannot hear it. That's the problem. So
What?
I'm just gonna like doing it
Okay.
by instinct. All right, let's do this.
It could be your music might be too high. You try lower your music because if you have your sound effects up, it's very distinct. It's like high pitched.
Yeah, let's do this.
Also, the others, the moment the Jabberwock dies, immediately gonna muse.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color?
Terrence is yes here. He said yes to go. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, well, let's reset.
Perhaps I'll draw.
I remember him saying yeah,
Yeah, I didn't catch that. That's
Arrow's point. By the rate of every is used potential dead on they stun. So they can pull their yans down to kill the man for an amused.
Sorry about that. To find a fucking screwdriver. Apparently.
Get the
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
That's what visual called.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Blowers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that!
What do you think of this?
Oh my god!
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Pudding alone gets all some style, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade! The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
A new walk over to us. Rip. No, he got angry just now.
Oh man, that was my bad. I think actually you, the other one.
Do you AoE there?
I thought I was, and then I look at my hotbar and like, oh, I'm still in single target.
Wait, do you use controller?
No, I'm not. No, I don't.
Okay.
And another thing is that I accidentally stunned it instead of like, you know,
It's fine, just go again.
attacking it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Levels!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Was that blue win?
It must have been because we got hit.
We got hit by
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, I had the blue debuff, so I went out.
Oh, then yeah, Honey has the bean then.
Yeah. I saw Honey outside as well.
Go again.
Okay, let's go.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Levels!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
What? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles! Don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this? Putting her alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Oh my god, no, you are.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
I think they have to come to the There's Mew on me, Mew on me.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh my god. God damn it.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Okay, what happened? You just gotta make sure you AoE once the music on, right?
No, I didn't pop my bloodletting. And I got hit by the cat, so I got this,
Okay,
discombobulated from
then
that.
okay, sure. We can go again. Yeah.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glowers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Yeah.
The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles! for them.
What do you think of this? Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The beam has been completely remade!
Wait, just take. It's gonna come one more time. Get the cat first, get the cat first. Okay, now get it.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I think it's because,
Yeah, because he was AoEing.
AoEing, right?
Yeah, was that too
yeah.
early on that? Yeah.
No,
I think-
basically, where you want to be is you want to be where
Yeah,
the
yeah,
meat is
yeah.
at, but you can't be where the menta is at. That's all.
Yeah, I thought I moved away too early there. I should have catched the south side muse first. Oh
Yeah,
my
just
god.
just stand around between 1 and 2. It should be okay.
Yeah. All right, starting timer.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Fine, just need to go to 5.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
My cage. I just got my cage.
Bye, buddy.
An image comes to me. I can like it hot and sandy.
Okay, yeah.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles! The fiend has been completely remade!
Okay, now make sure you're with the game. While you jump out into the body, make sure you're healing. Okay, check the jump out. Okay, jump out. Jump out. Okay, stun, game of stun. Okay, nice. Mid first. Kill the mute, make sure you kill the mute. Make sure you kill the mute. Okay, now kill the cat, make sure you kill the cat.
Oh no! That was too much for the
One
challenger!
more cat, one more.
I can't find which cat it is.
Let's do cat.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Okay, first things first, are the tanks using their meats on the other tanks?
Or is it just honey? Yeah, I can't
Sorry,
really
it's. I'm gonna be honest. It's too chaotic at the time. Once wave 4 pops up, I'm like, fuck, where I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
I think that Yan got enraged again somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Was I?
Like it got pulled away a little before it came to me.
It went on me. It hit me and it ran
Did-
to you.
Oh.
I don't know why. I was in the middle of the map. I wouldn't have hit it.
Okay, was I need to see Bambit's POV.
Like I was basically where the carbuncle was, and it just ran over, hit me, and ran back to Honey.
Do you have your tank stands back on, honey? On
Oh
wave 3?
shit! You know what? I don't think I did.
Okay,
that's
maybe that's
why.
why. Yeah.
Welcome to Sugar!
I drop it when I'm going over to the
On wave 2, right?
the first rate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Maybe that's why.
I mean, it's best
yeah,
to
it's my
just keep
bad.
it. Yeah, just keep it on.
I
We'll be
try to
fine.
drop it so I don't aggro any muse, but
I don't think you will be able to aggro because I have full aggro on them now at that time.
okay.
Even if
I'll
you,
leave it on.
yeah. Even if you pop your full computer combo, it'll be fine.
No,
Okay.
you gotta be careful. Because the Paladin is known to rip aggro from warrior here if they don't turn on tank stands. Turn off. I mean.
I mean, do you have your configure at that time? Yeah, you do have it, right? On second wave.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
otherwise he won't be able to range attack the pack.
But at the same time, I also have like my full
You can try, but I've known a lot of complaints from idols that Paladin will grip aggro from warriors.
I'll just make it a mental note to myself to turn it on once the third wave's about to start.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Alright.
have to remind yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
And
uh,
the third cat. I think once there's only 2 mules, the range can switch to the cat early.
yeah,
Plus
2 mules we managed to survive.
Yeah. So the moment
Yeah.
there's enough damage to the muse, all the range switch to the cat early. So at least they know which one to aim for.
Yeah, now that we know that we can survive at least 2 muse in rage, we can.
There's a dot after that though. After we fail killing them, right? We didn't really last long enough to see if we could survive it.
I believe there were like 3 or 4 muse that we
No, that's 2.
always die on. This
Uh,
time there's only 2 of them.
Yeah. We need 2 alive. Basically, the melees will clean up on the muse. The range can handle the cats because the only people that will have difficulty killing the cat will be the melees who have to chase after them. While the range can just hit whenever they are.
Yeah.
So we can switch early. That's it.
Alright, starting the time. Let's go.
We can take a break after this.
Okay.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Mirrors!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Me and Kia.
Goodness! The ring has become desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
Yeah. Full up time.
I believe he says full uptime, maybe.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
Ah, wrong way,
You don't wanna get
wrong
caught,
way.
man.
What do you think of this?
So you look correctly, look correctly.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
One. LB1. Maybe it's LB1, I'm not gonna.
A transformative piece! The
Yeah,
fiend
tech
has
up.
been completely remade!
Okay, Kia, make sure you go to.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yeah, I got hit by the water.
You gotta look at it. Adjust the
Yeah.
No, because
Oh no! That was
the
too much
cat
for the
stood near to
challenger!
the manta, man. I used my range.
Oh, you got the
Likelihood.
Manta instead, Terrence?
Yes!
Oh, I didn't notice.
Oh my god, the stupid cat was standing near the manta. So as I was walking towards the second manta, I was using my range against the cat, and then the fucking AoE clipped the manta.
Oh yeah.
Bitch.
I think to be safe, you hold your what's it called? The
Yeah, I just leave the cat to the range. I can't afford to
yeah
use it.
yeah. You can.
Mm.
What's the likelihood they'll nerf this phase?
Not
Never.
Unlikely. Unlikely.
unlikely.
Break time by the way. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna increase potency. That's about it. But I don't know about nerfing the fight.
There's two ways to do it. Either we slowly get item advantage, or we just
We'll
kill it.
eventually, probably the latter, the former. We're gonna get like item advantage.
No,
before
believe
we-
yourself. Just believe yourself. All of this is it's not even DPS check. It's just people not remembering certain things to do. That's it. That's all. You have to remember what to do.
Like
have to remember
potato
what to do.
brain running already on one brain shell. Alright. I'll be right back.
Yeah, make sure you just revise through what you have to do for each wave. Even DPS, make sure you optimize what you should be using at certain stages. Josh, are you there, Josh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to discuss if wait stress here?
Hmm?
When do you use your Aether gauge for during ads phase?
When I use my Aether gauge during ad phase,
Yeah.
as in what the fairy teller,
Yeah.
the Aether pack.
Yeah.
Um, currently not really because I get off the moment I dissipate just before the phase starts, and when I get the fairy back, I actually use Seraph, summon Seraph.
So you won't have
Uh,
the fairy tether.
I won't have fairy teller up during this month, but I'll have Seraph up during phase 2, and then I will expedient to mitigate the AoE. I can fairy tether during phase 4.
Do you need summon Seraph? Because I'm not sure. We might need more single target.
Because I'm on wave
Huh?
2, I can basically just tunnel Kea because I can AoE
Oh.
and then just click on Kea and heal him in
Yeah,
between.
wave 2 is a non-issue because Kia is
Yeah.
the only one taking damage anyway. It's only wave 3 onwards that both the tanks will be getting damaged. Although more specifically on Honey, because by the time wave 3 ends, it's when Kia is there's lesser pressure on Kia.
It's basically going to come down to whichever healer is targeted by the jabber has to heal Honey.
Yeah, I'm the good thing about Scholar is they can still use their fairy skills on the other player.
Yeah.
That's why.
I because the damage is quite evenly split in phase 2. I just use summon Seraph to keep both the tanks healthy. But in phase 3, when Honey takes on the 2 yams, then yes, I will then XCOM and also the fairy teller Honey as well.
Okay, then that should be okay.
Yeah.
After the raid wide, I don't have much left. Because all my lilies are basically gone. All my tetras are gone. My aqua veil is being used on cooldown basically. I'm like hard casting by the end of wave 3.
Okay. You have what, Josh? XCOG?
I will have. I think.
When
I
do you use
think I should have.
protraction?
I should have protraction up by the time I need to XCOG Honey, so I can have it up by wave.
I mean, yeah. If that's the case, then the rule of thumb is you will just keep an eye on Honey, Josh, and then Stress will keep an eye on Kia for for most of the waves, unless it's wave 3 and wave 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
basically there's a
probably
rule of thumb.
if you can just like I don't know, just before wave 3 starts, maybe just pump Honey with a big shield.
Yeah. Although based on what you're saying, Stress, where you are you finish all the resources by wave 3, that normally means that uh maybe we need to have Josh do a bit more things on wave 2 just to even the pressure.
It's wave 1.
In
Wave 1 seems to be where they're taking the most damage.
wave
Okay.
one,
Wave 1
uh,
shouldn't be an
I
issue though.
wave
And
one, I don't think Honey's taking much. I put an X-Corp on Kia, and I also stand by to last rate Kia when if needed.
okay, once Kia's ready, I'm gonna ask you whether he bloodwetting wave 1 or not.
I don't think he
Yes.
is because he's bloodletting. He's
He
bloodletting the
should be
tank.
maximizing the bloodwetting. And I'm pretty sure he can bloodwetting at least early on wave 1, and then Honey can use his mid on him for wave 2, and then bloodwetting again on wave 2.
Because Kaya has the muse, right?
Yeah, 2 muse.
Yeah.
Do
It does.
this might be a silly thing, but do paladins, because of the shield, just take less damage overall from normal hits?
I think it's because I'm using 2 Sheltrons on the first Yan. With
I'm
the-
just wondering.
Oh.
I'm just
the
wondering
dam-
if
the-
it makes more sense for you to tank the muse.
No. Yeah, warrior should theoretically be as good on the
Yeah.
muse as paladin.
Because of the bloodwetting uptime.
Yeah,
you should be
Kia
able to
just
take-
needs to know when his bloodwetting timer is set. That's all. If it's 25 seconds each, he can actually bloodwetting even before the ad spawn, just to make sure he can catch it on wave 2.
But I think he's using it on the tank buster, right? He said
Yeah,
that last time.
There is no oh, you mean the prior?
Right, yeah. The tank
Then,
buster
Before-
before the ad phase starts.
Yeah, before the ad phase starts, there's gonna be a tank buster. So I'm thinking of like, should I just like pop Rampart there or my Vengeance or Damnation? I mean,
Pop as minimum amount of shit as you can on that tank buster, so you don't, as long as you don't die, because we can just heal you back up. Because there's like a big downtime between that tank buster and the ad spawn.
Okay, if you use bloodwetting on that tank buster, when will it be up?
it will be up on my second GCD, which is far too late.
Oh, wave 1,
Yeah, on wave 1.
second GCD.
Yeah, second GCD. That's like 5 seconds.
That's 25 seconds, right? It's 25 seconds cooldown.
Yep.
Wave, it should be up for on the second half of the wave 2.
Yeah, by the
So-
time I reach, by when I'm trying to move to the Manta, Bloodwedding should be up at that time, around that time.
Yeah, so if Honey were to immediately meet you on wave 2, it should be up for you like halfway through wave 2, right? Because the only I think you only have a bit of issues on wave 1, which you shouldn't have if you maximize bloodwetting timings.
Just want to check, like when are we using involve? Can we
Honey is
just
using the-
involve some of the tank
Honey is
busters?
the tank busters. Well, the tank
Yeah.
busters aren't much of a threat.
I don't know, but you can save some bits.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure if one of my defensives will be up after the ads phase, but right after the ads phase, there's a TB.
How much
So I'm
damage do the
think-
tank busters do without mitts?
I think
really
if I
not
was,
that
I think if I was to Sheltron the TB, like it'll probably kill me. Not sure.
No, you need more than a short GC CD,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I
mean,
I'm
if just
thinking what
okay, if you think about it, Kia, are you gonna use your invuln at all during ads phase?
I never use my invuln on ad space. Never tried it.
I
Then
wouldn't
do
suggest it though. I think his info is really bad for ad phase.
yeah, exactly. For ad phase, it's
Yeah, it's
extremely
really
bad.
really
So
bad.
if
So I'm
if that's
just
the
like
case, you
I'm
just
just
use
gonna
it on
use
the
my
Tank Buster.
yeah, on the tank buster on the ad before
And
ad
then
phase.
then someone can heal him, or like if there's
Yeah.
Benny's up, you can use Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you go in with blood wetting and moments. Try to go into the ad phase with moments.
Yeah.
Then I think it
Oh,
should be much
by
better.
ad phase I should have like all my myths available and bloodwetting on the first instance that the muse on wave 1 is targetable.
I'm not sure whether you should use it before the ad spawn or right as the ad spawn. Because if you
Because
use it before, you
no,
might have some extra stuff on wave 2.
no, I'm the problem with the muse is that I have to once they appear, right? I have to wait a little bit before they can be targetable.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna time it on when they're targetable, and then I'm just gonna pop bloodwetting to bolster my defense.
Okay. Then that should help for wave 1.
I don't know. Last year, I found a spreadsheet that had like all the timelines of all the abilities plus how much damage each ability did. That's what we used to plan the myths last time. But I can't find one similar to for this yet.
Probably
Remember-
because it's too hectic at least for M6.
No, he's talking about the tank buster damage.
Remember the spreadsheet we had last time?
Yeah,
They had like the exact numbers each ability did.
yeah, because everything was so straightforward. They could probably just calculate it easy. Whereas now, all of the damage is mechanic based, where you should dodge everything.
I'll try to see where my defensives are at if we get to the 2 Yan phase.
Yeah, wave 1 should be easy if you just use your short cooldowns.
Yeah, I'm just using Sheltron on wave
Yeah,
1.
Honey's way is correct. Just use your Sheltron and you can live through that
Yeah.
single ad, and actually Kaya as well.
The problem is that if I use 2 Sheltrons on the first Yan, then I have to build up gauge in order to
Help me, Kaya, is that where?
intervention Kea.
Never mind, then you just build gauge. I think Kaya should be okay with the second blood waiting.
And I think by the time I'm going into my Confidier combo, like I'm getting enough gauge to intervention him.
Yeah, you should use it on
Oh,
I guess on the later part then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have like I'll be
It's
fine
not
on
right
second
after.
wave.
Yeah, it's not right after the Yan dice. It's just a little bit into when the Manta is spawning.
Mm.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Kia. Oh.
Goodness! The rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get more than that.
What do you think of this? Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Okay, that's
The Fiend has been completely remade.
start moving. The range had to kill the cat. The range had to kill the cat. Oh my god. Oh
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
We can't get to it. We have to kill them.
There's oh no, there's dot. Oh my.
Yeah, the dot. If the ones that you don't kill, you get a dot per mute alive.
So
And
that's
just
what
then
the
it was doing 62k ticks, so it's 2 ticks and we're dead. Even with mitts up, because temp was still up.
How long did the dot stay for?
12
10
seconds, I think.
10
Yeah.
seconds, but it
That's
doesn't really
long.
matter. You'll still die before
I-
it runs out.
Temp was up, plus I just cast Medica. So I don't think we can heal through 2. We need 1 maybe. But the time when we did clear it properly, we killed all 4.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go again.
So it's possible to do it. We just need to.
Worst comes to worst, we delay 2 minutes until Manta. I'm doing the Yen and Cat on time now.
I cannot kill the Yen fast enough if we were to delay.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
The FFXIV thing though.
Welcome to Sugar Riot Gallery of Glamour!
I understand.
Hold skill.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Because it frees out the SP, right? Otherwise, the SP will have to deal with Yen.
Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The ring has become a desert!
Me and
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a vegetable storm!
no, that's the best one.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
There's actually a diagram for all the variation. You don't have to memorize it, but it's good to know.
Do it live. Fuck it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
are gonna respond later.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Wait, hard yet.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
Right, yeah. There's a root to it,
Yeah, you know, I use stand on top of
you can't do this. You have to sort it.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Oh, you have to get the defense.
What was that? Was that mine?
Wait, both you guys are.
Oh, it's in.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Fuck awesome.
No, it does make a difference because then he doesn't need to use a myth. He can take it totally raw and then you just heal him
There's
up.
two ways
Yeah.
to do it. Basically, there's two ways to do it. He either involves during wave 2 or he involves during the TB. That's it. It is those two scenarios. Either he involve wave 2, meaning to say no one does he someone just need to take note of when his involvement is dying, is ending.
It's probably better to phone gang the TB.
Yeah, it's either involve
Yeah,
TB or involve wave
because
2.
if I'm gonna involve on waves, it's gonna be more stressful for the healers.
Kind of
Yeah,
spicy.
they have to look at your
Yeah.
timer basically.
Oh no, we're gonna make you call it out. I mean, it's good. We're not gonna look at your life bar.
I popped
We're gonna look
invul and I
at
was
your
like
bar.
half health.
I mean,
What
to
the
be
hell?
fair, to be fair, if you involve at a very specific timing, it's just a matter of knowing the timing.
Do I have shield on that one?
What inspiration will you give me, I
Yeah,
wonder?
when on the second.
Welcome to Sugar Riot Gallery of Glory!
Why would you need? Why you need?
No, I was paying attention. No, I was asking if I had shield when I popped my shield.
No, I just
What's your
checked on you
favorite color?
Ah.
because you don't take damage after that. You don't take a normal. Oh, you are? I don't bother.
Perhaps
Yeah,
I'll
just
draw
watching you.
Okay, I'll just do something.
Just right beside me when it happened.
image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Me and Kaya.
The rain has become a desert.
Time number 2 comes.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Yes, yes. You have to kill us. Careful of KM. Oh, I see. There is
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Yeah, got it, right?
The challenger's down!
Yeah, my
Is
wedding.
this the end?
Oh, what's the time when you see the cooldown?
2 seconds. 2 seconds before.
Okay, that means
Oh
you have to
no,
use,
that
you
was
have to
too
use
much
2
for the
seconds
challenger.
earlier.
Yeah.
Or something, yeah. That's why I say you probably need to use it before the user will spawn. You're gonna maximize it. Yeah. Do you guys really don't consider invuln at wave 2 though?
Invuln.
Problem
Yeah.
with K's invuln, it doesn't achieve anything.
No,
Yeah.
the good thing is how long is it again? I can't remember.
The what now?
The invuln. How long is it?
10 seconds.
10?
Yeah.
That's almost the whole half of the wave 2 entire duration. So as long as Kea involves at the exact time, then the healer can just take note of when to heal him afterwards. That's one way
I
to do it.
think I think maybe then in that case, Chaos can just call for Benny. And then yeah, then like call for Benny 2 seconds before it goes off. Then it should be fine.
That's gotta be scary, but let's try it.
Yeah.
You need like a separate Benny macro button just to press OK.
just specifically for one person only.
Isn't there that tank macro that like counts down the
Yeah.
invuln period?
Yeah.
let's try for now. Let's see whether it does that. But 10 seconds is long, man. That's
Inspiration will
like
you
half
give me, I wonder.
half of it.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color?
I'll share it for you. Alright, I'm gonna refill my bottle.
I am gonna record this and then I'm gonna ask X.
I'm gonna look at POVs for Warrior as well.
Been looking at like on their downtime, checking the balance to see if anyone's talking about how to fucking heal this shit.
I don't know whether I'm doing optimal DPS or something. Delay 2 minutes, like maybe one more gauge increase of 80%.
Honey, when do you hello ground again?
I think I need disconnected.
Oh yeah, oh Honey defeat, that's right. Did he say he's inbounding the third wave or the second wave?
No, I think the
Second.
fourth when he is
Taking
think it's
to
gonna be
Yen?
Oh yeah,
I'm just thinking, do we wanna focus the burst on the mantas, like some of the strats proposed? Because like I'm pretty sure a lot of our bursts are AoE based, right? Since this is so we actually, by using our burst on just Yen, we actually lose quite a lot of potential DPS.
But it's not all of it is not on burst. The thing is, it's like 10%, and then we use burst. We are still rolling the burst window into Manta. We can pull but
I am worrying.
I'm just worried we can't kill both Yan and Cat if we decide to go all the way. That's about it.
Because at the best, I'm using one awakening, like no burst awakening. Then I can go in and start doing damage to Yan. I don't know whether that's a solution because
I'm also like upholding like for example, like I use the chain on the Yen, but I save the AoE dot for the Mew. So it's like, I guess if we're all doing that, then it won't get different. It's just a matter of like, are there like anyone who's like going all in on the Yen right now? That would be the big difference.
I'm not. I'm just using
You're
my.
not?
I'm using my single target on Yan, and then as
Okay,
which
then-
addition to Manta, then I use the rest of my burst window. But that's because Pico is flexible like that. I'm not sure whether the other drop can do that.
every awakening has a easy. I'm still contemplating whether I should use it on it. So that I don't know how much damage I'm killing.
Then I think then I don't think it makes a big difference for us if we hold or not.
Yeah, Song
Yeah.
can move around her GCDs. I can move around my GCDs. Bambit is more important for her just to know when to use the buff button.
Find a POV for Pico.
And I think she wants to use her gauge when they're clumped out also.
I'm wondering if
No, you can definitely hold. Like, Waimei just needs to use Presence of Mind during the
No,
same
what I'm-
timing as all of us. So then that's all.
I'm thinking, do I just stop prioritizing damage in phase 2?
What? Sorry.
Do I just stop prioritizing damage?
During the 2 minutes, during wave two.
The whole thing.
No, you should maximize your presence of mind timing at least.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, do I just outside of palm? I guess do I just stop trying to do
Oh,
damage?
I mean to be fair, okay, when you're during wave two, right? You don't have to go anywhere, right? Stress.
I'm following the group.
But
Just-
like, isn't it just you press your one button as you're looking at the tank's HP? That's the majority of it.
Yes, but I need to be standing underneath where I'm AoEing because the AoE goes around me.
Actually, Stress, when do you afflated misery and the holy fall, the holy whatever you call holy fall?
I'm glaring. The glares are probably on the second manta. And
Okay, the
the
upgraded
misery.
glare.
The misery, I'm either depends how I'm feeling. I either use it on like when the cat jumps in to hit both the cat and the first whatever they're called, or I use it on the big group on the first manta.
Mhm.
It really depends. I sometimes press it,
Okay.
sometimes I don't.
Okay. I guess I'm not really sure, but I guess if you can hold afflated misery for because you're pumping out, you're using a lot of lilies, so I'm not sure whether it's gonna cap. But if you can get afflated misery, hold it and then use it on both mantas in the mob, that would be the most optimal.
I don't think that's possible. I'd have to use a manta because I can't generate red charges while I already have a red lily, right? So I'd have to
Yeah,
cast the red lily on the first manta and then spend 3 lilies to get another one to use on the second manta, which is there's no way. Or are you talking about second set of mantas?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know whether it's possible for you to have one afflated misery and then tap your lily. But I don't know whether that's optimal. And then you need to then heal the. Then in the case that you say you can focus on healing the tank, you just follow the tank, and then you can
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
But if they use the mid as active time, ideally you will also consistently
Perhaps I'll draw
because the damage is like it is even
an image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
okay, yeah, and
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a vegetable storm of needles! there.
Let's try doing that.
Yeah. Let's try that.
What do you think of this?
One down.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Four, three, one.
I am out. Shit.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Wait, stun the second one. It's still stun that one.
Yeah, the last time always lasts very short.
I'm doing something wrong again.
Be careful of not overlapping the first and second.
Honey DC again.
Yeah.
Team Reason.
Okay, it's out, it's on. Once chaos stun, right? I'll stun the first one, and you only stun once it passed the halfway mark, so we know at least we didn't overlap our stun.
Yeah. I mean, we can. You can wait until for like 1 second before the next sun, just to get some a little bit of window.
So wait, so okay, that means you bloodwetting the first
I popped
the
my
first
first
wave?
stun.
No,
No, no,
bloodletting.
I'm talking about your mids. So you during first wave, was there bloodwetting or no? You don't
I
have, right?
popped my blood wedding, but
Okay,
on the
okay.
second wave when it popped up, I popped my blood
Evil,
wedding
right?
is up, and I pop invuln, and when my invuln is down, I pop my blood wedding.
Then yeah, that should be okay then. Your home game basically gives you time for your bloodwetting to get back up.
Though um during wave 3, well, Jabberwock, my blood wedding was on cooldown.
Do you
for
use
like
do you use home game when you're full or when you're halfway?
no, I popped it. I think I was halfway.
Okay. Just make sure you optimize
Mm.
your blood home gang timing a bit.
Yeah, but when Stress said that, yeah, I can't heal Kea.
No, by
Because
then he already benediction you. That's
no,
the
no, no,
main
no.
important
During
thing.
wave 3,
It was wave
Jabberwock.
3. It's because I was the target for the Jabba, so I'm
Yeah,
on
and
the other
what I
side of
mean
the map.
is his job of benediction you on your home gang is done. It's the basically the same job as
But
the
the
rest.
problem is that when he said that I can't heal Kea, I look at my hotbar and my blood wedding was on cooldown.
No, no, no.
So
That means he's just indicating to Josh that Josh is the one who needs to
Yeah.
heal you. That's it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I
okay.
meant. Like when I said we talked about it before, the person who gets targeted has to heal Honey. and the other healer has to heal Kea because the other
Mhm.
healer can't heal the MT until the jabber's like halfway across the room.
Okay, okay, okay.
And then by then we're probably prepping for the raid wide.
In that case, sorry, yeah. Suggest when you mention your bloodletting comes up again, or when did you use bloodletting?
I
Or
used
the-
my blood
during the
wedding when
practice?
my home gang came off.
Uh,
I went off, and then I moved during moving to prepare for wave 3. My blood wedding was still on cooldown. I think it was like around 5 seconds, 8 seconds. So when I heard that, I'm like, oh god, I pop 2 of my mitts to give time. Though I should, and I also use my reprisal, I believe, because there's a lot of mobs, right, ganging up on me.
Yeah, reprisal will be good. Do you use reprisal?
Yeah, I did pop my reprisal there,
Okay.
but yeah, I was so low that I popped my other mitts just to be safe.
I think
Okay.
the rule of thumb though is not to panic mid though.
Yeah,
Don't pop everything because you're gonna need
Yeah,
things coming up for the next wave.
the
yeah.
main
I
thing
think
is
I popped my damnation and battle thrill.
I mean, blood wedding is definitely your best skill in this situation because you basically can get yourself a full
Mm,
with while you're tanking all the meals, right?
yeah.
So if you're gonna be Benny to be healed from your home gang, then you don't need to blood wedding straight away. You can hold it to you can hold it but if you're gonna blood wedding immediately to heal, then yeah, then you don't need to call for the Benny. Then we leave it to stressless distraction.
Mm,
So do you want to pop your blood wedding or do you want to be Benny?
Will your
that's a
blood
hard.
waiting be up during blood home gang or after home gang?
After home gang,
Then
I
he
already
needs to
have
be banned.
I already have like blood wedding like 5 seconds in home gang.
Wait, blood.
He
Oh,
has he has
okay.
blood
Wait.
wedding.
So you have you have blood waiting during home gang, right?
Yeah, it just
Okay. Then you
went
don't
off
have to get banned.
cooldown.
You probably don't have to get banned
Okay.
then.
Okay. Strong
Yeah,
independent
probably
warrior.
home gang is just enough for. Yeah, I have enough time buy enough time to get my blood wedding on wave 2 or during wave 2. Yeah,
Yeah. There's yeah. There's a couple ways to do it. You basically we want to lengthen your duration of
yeah. I think I also have like equilibrium at that time as well, so that as backup.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, we're just still waiting for honey.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean you might as well just map your mids right now. So wave 1 you blood waiting at the start, right?
Mm.
Or now?
Oh, as soon as the muse are targetable, I just pop it off.
Okay. Wait, that means for wait, what do you use for TB then?
Hmm?
What do you use for tank buster before that?
Rampart and blood wedding.
Or then blood waiting will be up afterwards.
Yeah, before they are targetable again. Targetable.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I just popped my blood wedding early during the cast off tank buster.
Do you use rampant early as well?
Oh yeah.
Because you won't have rampant for ads until
I probably can pop it way early before the tank buster
yeah.
starts.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah. Maybe you have it for wave 4.
I believe I have it before wave 4 starts.
Yeah. Just make sure it's timing.
I can also use domination during wave 3 so that gives me a little bit more tankiness with rampart. Oh no, reprisal.
And then everything is solved, right?
Hmm?
Then everything is already solved. Wave 1, blood wetting.
Yeah, home gang. Then before once home gang blood wedding.
Then blood wetting again I think you should use it around 3 seconds. I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep rolling my blood wedding.
Yeah, that's okay. Then you can damnation and the rest.
Yeah.
Shield when you use shield.
Probably.
Wave 3 or 4. That seems like you can use shield.
Yeah, I can use it on
yeah.
on wave 1 so that it helps with healing.
Yeah, can use that then.
Alright, let's start.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Okay, what do you have?
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Okay, yeah, done.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Ah! I've accidentally pressed my gap closer.
Wait, that's a bit too late in the 2 minutes. Just use it early. Oh, get closer.
No, I accidentally gap closed when my debuff is about to go off. God
go ahead.
damn it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this. image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Clearing up.
What do you think of this? Putting alone awfully style, don't you think?
Okay, at least you.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Mute. Ada penta.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Okay. Let's hold. Let's see what happens if we hold.
So how much of it?
Hold 2 minutes until Menta comes out. Let's see whether we can kill the Yen and Cat on time.
Hold 2 minutes until.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to plan that.
In that case, do you want to? Oh wait, does it make more sense then for to do the Manta on the D3 side? Is it? Because it's closer to the yes. You don't need to waste too much time moving. You can straight away first that
I think it's,
that Manta.
I think it's just because the positioning. Like
It's not the Menta's issue. It's just that we need
We need a
big
the
or-
Mew will be closer to the healer side, so we need to kill them.
Well,
Leave the
just,
Mew quicker.
no, you just get them to swap spots.
Yeah. Then Bambit and Josh, you swap Mentas. So Bambit, you're taking the Menta number 1. Then Josh, you take the Menta number 4.
Okay. And and then we kill Manta. Which Manta first? Sorry.
The same one.
The same one.
Same.
Everyone will do the same thing, but you guys
It-
have swap positions.
It'll just free bamp it up quicker.
Yeah, we free bamb it up. Allow her to at least attack.
Okay.
Although I think body is only like what one GCD. Yeah. Then you stick with the. You basically take the mental number 2. Then I will take number 3. So that it's consistent lah. So you know you're always at one side. Okay. And hold lah. Let's see what happens if we hold 2 minutes.
Okay.
Minimally, you should at least kill Yan.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color?
I'll remind you.
Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
That be then. Yeah.
When I think desert diving of these prickly fellows.
It's a vegetable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
here. No one's hitting the cat.
Oh god, I got a cat. Kill cat, kill cat, kill cat. Ah. Okay, then someone have to remind everyone to hit the cat after the muse. I did.
Yeah, I was
Cherry's hitting the cat
announcing.
by himself and not saying anything until it's like,
I
Yeah,
forgot. I totally forgot.
I was actually like calling it out, like, okay, Muse is dead, cat, 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 and I look at my Discord, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm muted. Fuck.
Go again, go again.
Yeah, I'll call for the Muse down and then
The
focus on the
cat
cat.
is usually only for Bambit and Daryl to deal with, so we
Yeah, yeah,
can't deal with the cat.
Yeah, but I was focusing on the music. All four were like alive until the very last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was like 2 and low, maybe I can focus on the cat. But that's
Oh, you managed to kill the Muse.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
no, you can't. Yeah, we're still killing. Like what is it? White.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
The rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
No, I had to move the res, that's why.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quick, Sam! You don't want to get caught in that.
Sometimes I can't find my outfit.
What do you think of this?
This shit is so inconsistent, man. It's like
Yeah.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade! this the end?
How much HP does the range need to be in order for them not to die? By the puddles.
How did people die to puddles in the first place?
Probably they got hit by the first puddle, then the second puddle they probably don't have enough HP afterwards. That's probably it. That's the only way for them to get killed there.
Yeah, I can't use AoE. I only use AoE at the play.
Can try again. Probably.
Yeah.
What inspiration will you give me?
Also, the music needs to be closer to the
Welcome to Sugar Riot
Well, first-
Gallery of Terrors!
like the second method during our
What's your favorite color?
I need to get there.
and you have to get there high up. Just you can just reposition once
Perhaps I'll
second
draw
wave.
Surprisingly, I forgot to pop my one but I was still healthy, yeah. Because I had my blood with that's still
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this? Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
No, I didn't get the news. That's why I went back. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Wait, Honey, is your tank dead?
My tank man?
No, Honey.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That was too much for the
I think I
challenger!
turned it on.
Yeah, that's why. Because if Kaya already had the aggro, it shouldn't be on Honey. That wasn't an issue.
I don't get it though, man. I was using my confiteor.
No, you. I'm telling you, can't.
Manta was.
Paladin will rip
No,
Warriors aggro.
Uh,
Paladin will rip
for
Warriors aggro.
yeah, no. I didn't catch the second wave of Mew. That's why I went back.
But you gotten them back afterwards, right?
Yeah, that's why. And Terrence was like so confused.
No, no.
Because,
Okay, wait. The main issue was there. Even if you gotten them back, Honey still rip your aggro.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Paladin will rip Warriors aggro there. So just turn off stans during wave 2. That's it. In fact, the moment
No,
you
I need to like basically turn it on once the Yan is coming out. Then
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
it
yeah.
off when it dies. Just turn it off when it dies. You have to remember once Yen dies, turn it off.
yeah.
Yeah, and then wave 3, the moment you hear the ting, you can turn it back on.
yeah, that's when I turned it on, but it was too early.
We have one more pull.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm starting the
really?
timer now.
Wait, what?
Oh,
No,
what?
it wasn't even during wave. It was even before wave 3 though.
Yeah, I turned it on.
The second is on wave 3. It wasn't even wave 3 yet. That's Honey.
Yeah, I
Welcome
turned
to
it on.
Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terror!
Hey, what I'm saying just now, it wasn't even wave 3.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll draw this. An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
first, mid first. Mid first, I guess. This guy's
I'm not gonna have any.
yeah, should be fine.
No.
No.
No, I'm talking about that thing.
No, talking about that.
Heaven alone gets awfully dark, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
But yet you have to. Yeah, attack up here. Yeah, yeah, attack. Two minutes now. The range we get. You have to be on the net.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Okay, yeah, adjust yourself a bit more to the north. You consistently went too low from the second meta. That's what I see. You gotta adjust yourself a bit more. That's
No, the reason why I couldn't go a bit more north because the second puddle was already there for me. I
How
couldn't.
far were you standing? Were you standing near the wall, Josh, when you baked the puddle?
When I beat the puddle,
Yeah.
I think I was. What? Is that you were look too far?
No, because no. It's because when I went to meta 2, the puddles was pretty close to the meta. And actually was
Yeah,
in front
that's
of
why I couldn't I couldn't position to the north because
Yeah,
there's
he
a
can't
puddle in
position
the
it
way.
that way.
That's why I went south immediately.
Then try your best to just hug the puddle as much as you can then. Basically, you go straight from 1 to 4. Be as close to the puddle, then you trace your path along the puddle. Because it's if we are doing 2 minutes there, it's really important for us to be bursting and cleaving the muse as we are killing the second menta. Otherwise, there's no point for us to burst. We might as well just burst early, get the first menta out. Because by the time the our burst finishes, it's already
You also
Also,
go ahead.
yeah. Also, I think there's a. Can we? Sorry, can we swap back the healer and D3 Manta bait? Because yeah, like just now, if we don't kill the second Manta quick enough, I end up I get targeted by the Jabber, it will be death. Instant death. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm already on the side of the man. I'll be on the side of the Manta.
That's true.
But
That's
if you
fair. That's fair.
does it work better if let's say we keep the baits the same, that means I bait on 1 and Bambi baits on 4, but we kill the Manta on 4 first.
You can't.
Does it?
Then
No,
the muse
because-
will be
because then
opposite.
KO has to run diagonally, which is a further distance.
Correct. Yeah. Because the
Ah,
muse will
other-
spawn between 1 and 2. Then that means he has to go for 4
okay,
and then
okay,
go back
okay.
to 1. He
The
can't do
only-
that.
The only other option is to get Errol to do the kiting on the first on wave 2.
Then wait, but the moving Josh back would solve the issue, right?
Yeah. Then
That solves that
I
issue.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we managed to do it back then with clearing the muse with the original setup.
There could be a lot of
yeah. I think the
variations.
problem right now is that in a good pool, holding burst makes sense, but in a pool where like
Yes,
it
and in
wasn't.
case if we're gonna that
Yeah,
pool, we have 2 deaths.
Yeah, yeah,
We-
yeah.
yeah, like the burst will go very off because like by right we should be bursting on Manta, but even after the Manta appears, we are still holding because we're still killing the Yan or the cat.
I think
So
I think the general, even regardless of whether we do it optimally or not, our damage on the Muse is too low.
No, exactly. So that's why if you're bursting early, we gotta okay. So sorry, if you're bursting late, we have to make sure the Muse are positioned properly on the second Manta.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, otherwise there's no point in bursting late. Might as well
I-
burst early. We kill Manta on one, then we can slowly chip down for after
Like-
burst phase.
ideally, KR, when the party have moved from this Manta to this Manta, the Muse already have to be here.
Yeah, that was the thing that I was doing.
But it's not what's happening though, because by the time, like, usually we're here before you are.
Because I was
No, he can't go too early at the same time because if you go too early and still AoEing, he will.
No, well, if they're already moving and they're about here, we can still probably start hitting them as they're traveling towards that direction because they do have like a delay before they react
Yes.
to KR's moving.
For that here was really okay. It's just that the past few runs when we, like I said, the one that we cleared the third phase easy was because everything went well. We somehow got LB. Everyone, the cat jumped on the Yan twice, and during that time, I recall clearly is during the second Manta, the puddle wasn't that close, and I can use my AoE hit both Manta and the Mew.
hmm.
And by the time, and obviously because everything was timed better because Bambit was the one that died just now, right? So when during the 2 minutes burst, I'm pretty sure we have all the buffs, but because Bambit died, the gauge, whatever the music disappeared. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have.
Yeah, the
full
sample
coverage
size
yet.
of
Yeah.
perfect pulls is quite too low for us to re-engage.
Yeah.
But Kaya, when do you leave one? What's your cue to leave one?
What's my cue to leave one?
Yeah.
When
So
the
what do
Manta is about to
you-
die.
Yeah, exactly what percentage?
Around close to 20 or 15.
Okay, then
I start
that's good
yeah,
enough.
that's
Yeah,
when
that's good
I
enough.
that's
Are you popping
when I
sprint?
start moving.
No, there is a delay for the Muse to follow him. That's how the game
Yeah,
works.
yeah. It's also the fact that when you stop, like say you stop like here, they will run to you and then they'll fan out.
No, I moved to 4
Yeah,
because
I'm using this as a reference.
oh, okay.
Like they fan out, they don't like they'll spread out. So you get
Yeah, he can't do anything much about that unless he pre-position himself up more towards the north of 4. But there is Yanning getting everything.
Yeah.
So I know where he's coming from a tank perspective. Like he should ideally go from 1 to 4. But if it fans out right, it's gonna erase the
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to avoid when I start moving downward.
we still have a few seconds before that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Before that happens, I start moving downward. Down the start south.
So like my suggestion would be once you've got them underneath 1 and you're about to move to 4, move to like the northwest
north of
corner of 4,
yeah.
so that the mobs are behind you, like here. You stay here for like 2 or 3 seconds so we can get some GCDs off and then start moving south. Because they'll delay to follow you and they'll hang around for a bit before they start following you down as
Yep.
well.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
find that perfect run. See what actually happened there.
Yeah.
Find that perfect.
Do we
run.
have another tank that has? Yeah, someone was asking. Do we have another tank that has cleared and asked them for advice?
Probably XT.
Only XT's
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
XT is the only group that cleared all 4. I think all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
they're probably
anyway,
running running a meta comp though, right? Uh,
they are doing they are doing a different strat. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, TLDR. I think what strat is getting is so imagine 2 is 1 and 3 is 4, right? We kill Manta at 2, right? The moment it's 10 to 15%, as you move towards 4, you purposely make sure you just go beyond as much as you can, so that it's all of the muse is directly under Manta for like 1 to 2 GCDs, and then you can go towards D. Yeah, because consistently the last few pulls, if okay, even if it wasn't perfect, right? What you do is you add 1, then as you drag the muse towards D, it keeps getting below the second Manta. Like it's too far apart for us to cleave
Yeah, I'm like
efficiently.
anticipating that the second puddle will come out soon, and I might get clipped by it.
It
No,
That's
shouldn't.
why I'm
four,
trying to
Wait,
four,
avoid.
four is where the first puddle is at. There's no way it will clip you. The
Yeah,
first
no, the second.
puddle will demarcate where Josh will not be in.
Mm,
So if you go to 4, you know exactly the puddle's already there. So
If
you make use of what the first puddle has given you.
if we kill
Okay,
it
okay.
optimally, there will only be 1 puddle.
Actually, I was gonna say, why not just bait the puddles differently? We can just give more room up north, because like we normally we only drop about like what stress, we only drop like maximum 3 puddles
No,
before
two.
the
Yeah,
mental dies.
so the optimal way is there will be 1 puddle at 1, and there will be 1 to 2 puddle at the 4 side, because that's when the second Manta dies. There's no way for us to consistently get 1 puddle at 4. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, but like no, but we can bait the puddle left it at E instead, and then bring it down towards south. Then you keep 4 clear.
Oh, yeah, sure, we can. Wait, won't the healer be here? Or am I?
No,
Wait,
healers,
on the other side?
healers on D.
Oh, okay. Then sure, we can do bottom first. Then that works.
Okay.
So it's like so then like you can bait it even on like not all the way to the bottom, but you can bait it at D. So you the meta, then you bait from D, then you go down.
Although Josh, keep in mind you are gonna be out of range from the Manta. I'm pretty sure if you're here.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Wait. Wait. I'm be swapping the
Oh,
position. Sorry. Yeah,
Bambit, right?
Bandit. Yeah,
Bambit
will
will be not be hitting first Manta at all then if you do that. That's
what?
what I'm just saying.
Well, why don't you bait that D first, like D marker, and then go down towards. Because right now you bait like in the corner, right? Like you bait up, way up at the northwestmost corner. So rather than baiting at the corner, you bait near D instead. That way you keep that area near 4 clear.
Okay. Well, I found out the one where we did cleanly, right? Quote unquote cleanly. We didn't even use LB2.
Okay, never mind. I will just look at more votes then.
We didn't even use LB2, the one that we quote unquote did cleanly.
I think we may need to see how the DPS do their rotation.
It also comes down to how I do my damage as well, because I'm contributing a lot.
I think we are switching strats maybe too often for us to gain a good gauge on how well we are doing.
Like if I can
Okay.
get 2 red lilies, like you said, on the Mew pack, because I can get one at the start, and then a second one in wave 3 onto the same pack. If things line up properly and I don't die beforehand and stuff like that.
And what we did cleanly, we also never delay 2 minutes.
No, we did.
We did delay.
Then okay, we're just gonna do what we are doing right now, and get more sample size, because I feel that we're just changing strat when we could just improve what we have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll save the
let's-
VOD and link it to you, Ariel.
Yeah, let's just do more.
Let's watch this first. Let's watch this out first. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like, hang on, let me.
I have backed up my since day one, so I think we started doing proper ad phase on day 3. So I'll give the link for that.
Oh shit, guys! It's Monday. You, any one of you haven't maxed out your
Already
tombstones?
maxed out.
Tombstones.
I've
I've already done it.
yeah, I've already done it like last week
Tho-
Wednesday.
Those who need to, please do so.
Okay, let me show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then the basically, I guess, look at VODs more. I guess. Then the tanks, just make sure you know exactly what to press at what time.
We basically
Oh,
have
I,
not rate. We're not. We what did we decide again on Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. Then next Thursday.
We are going ahead with that.